What's going on, everybody? I want to welcome y'all back to another episode of Pure Quality Canine. It's your boy DJ out here with the dogs right now. About to go ahead and feed them, y'all, on this beautiful Friday. Hope everybody's doing well, man. I appreciate y'all coming back through to check us out, see what we got going on. Y'all, today's a little something different, man. Y'all gonna notice during the video, and we're gonna speak on it towards the end. But if anybody peeps what's different, what's missing, y'all go ahead and leave a comment. See if somebody catches it, man, before I tell y'all about it. But anyways, out here with the dogs right now, y'all. Like I say, about to go ahead and feed them, knock it out a little earlier in the day than I usually do, man. But like I say, anytime's a good time for these dogs, y'all. Anytime's a good time to them. They love to eat. What's up, girl? So we're gonna go ahead and feed them real quick, man. Let them go ahead and get it in for the day. Scoop. And as y'all notice, man, I'm feeding the regular, y'all. Y'all done been around here long enough, you know. We do give these lay quarters out around here. And as y'all can see, we got a little ice, y'all. These lay quarters are partially frozen. To tell you the truth, a lot of times that's how these dogs like it, especially on hot days like this. Come on, girl. Now, y'all know Lucky still put up, man. He ain't gonna act right. Matter of fact, y'all, I actually have put some shorts up for the next couple of days, y'all. Be pay attention to my shorts videos. Cause hey, get out of there. Come on. I found some old videos of Lucky, man, before he was even 1 year old. And like I say, I made a couple of shorts, y'all, and put them up. But it'll be real interesting to see that boy. Cause I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. That boy, like I be telling y'all, man, Scoop's gonna produce a dog like Lucky every time, man. And when I look back at his younger pictures, y'all, that girl Halo looked just like him. That boy Polar Express looked just like him, y'all. Same characteristics and everything, man. These dogs are a trip. But I guess that comes with good breeding, y'all. With good breeding, man, you're usually gonna see the same thing in every breed. Of course, you're gonna get better in ways, but at the same time, too, the characteristics, their traits, as long as you ain't adding nothing to it, y'all, it should pretty much stay the same. But with that being said, man, we ain't got too much going on, y'all. This pretty much taking care of these dogs, man. Especially during this summertime when this heat is the way it is, y'all. Got to be extra careful, extra vigilant. Making sure water buckets are filled up. Making sure they got shade, somewhere where they can get out of the heat, y'all. We got plenty of room back here, y'all. Like I say, even though I let them out their cages, the gates stay open so they can go up under there, up against the house. If y'all notice, like Scoop right now, plenty of shade up against there. And at the same time, too, we got different places like under this platform and up under the shed they can go to, y'all. So like I say, man, the shade ain't got to be pretty, y'all. It just got to be shade somewhere where these dogs can't get out the heat. Because even though all these dogs are built to take it, man, I ain't going to lie to you. You know, we had to scare the other day with that boy Lucky, but that was only because I had a collar on him too tight. That's something you want to be careful of, too, in the summertime, y'all. Your collars, you know, how tight you got them. Because you know what I mean? Their neck, you know, that's where they breathe, is going to expand like their chest, y'all. So you want to make sure they can get that air off in them, man. Nothing's choking them off or anything like that. What's up? What's up? But y'all, if y'all haven't already noticed, if y'all been wondering, what's different? What was he talking about, y'all? Y'all see the two puppies here, man. Y'all see who isn't jumping up, who would usually be in the frame with these two dogs, man, trying to eat because they some greedy pups, y'all. But Halo, y'all, man. Halo found her new home yesterday, man. And beautiful family. Young guy who had been watching my channel for a while, y'all. We've been talking before, back and forth over a year. He expressed the one of my dogs, y'all, and he finally, you know, got his own place and got into a situation where he could have one. So he came and picked that girl up yesterday, man, and she took right to him. You know, these dogs are 6 months old, y'all, and I kind of warn sometimes, you know, that's the latest. Usually you want to get a pup, y'all, but at the same time, too, if you notice in the kennels and things of that nature, y'all, dogs are rehomed at pretty much every age and every life group, y'all. So a lot of times, man, when you're getting a dog that's a little bit older, hey, when you're getting a dog that's a little bit older, it's not so much, Onyx, stop it. A lot of times when you're getting an older dog, y'all. Oh,
Onyx.
Yeah, I gotta watch Onyx, y'all. She be trying to be Onyx. Come here, girl. Come on. Y'all, Onyx be trying to put the little Tim down on these puppies, y'all. But at the end of the day, y'all, she's a growing puppy too. But like I say, a lot of times, man, when you're getting a puppy, y'all, and you know, a lot of people worry about the age, man. It really comes down to what you can do, y'all. What you can do. You know, if you're not somebody who's got really a hand on raising dogs, have dealt with a lot of dogs in your life, and then at the same time too, I ain't gonna say so much be an alpha, but know how to be in charge and in control. Then a lot of times, yeah, you don't want to get a dog that's older, because at the end of the day, y'all, they still make good dogs. You just got to put a little bit more work into them. You know, one thing I advise that dude who got Halo, I told him for the first 2 days, don't feed that girl out no bowl. You know, every meal she get for the first 2 days while she's there is out your hand. Hey, Layla, stop it. Honest, go somewhere with your food, girl. But like I told him, y'all, for the first 2 days, man, just go ahead, hand feed that girl. Like I say, after it don't take no more than 2-3 days max, man. She'll be locked in, y'all. She'll be looking to him for every meal. When he walks around, she'll be right on his tail. A lot of the little things I gave him, man, little tips that's gonna make it easier, that transition from our home. Hey, let's stop it. Oh, he ain't getting there. A lot of things I told him that's gonna make it an easier transition from, like I say, from her leaving our home to, like I say, right now entering his home. But I think it's gonna be good. Matter of fact, too, y'all, he's gonna come back in another 2 weeks, and we're gonna do a video of that girl, y'all. So I didn't get a video when he had picked her up. But like I say, y'all, when we leave, how is she eating that chicken that fast?
I mean, she too fat.
Golly. Come on. You want it? Come on. You snooze, you lose. Y'all, let me take some more back down here to Lucky, y'all. This is gonna be about his 6th piece. Lucky usually get about 6-7 leg quarters, y'all. They're gonna be his 6. Y'all know he the big dog on the yard, y'all, so he eat a little bit more than everybody else. He got a little bit more weight to maintain. Onyx, come here. Move. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, these dogs are kind of extra hungry because yesterday was a fasting day for them, so they did not eat yesterday. So like I say, usually after a fasting day, so I don't shock their stomach, y'all, we don't have any issues. We usually definitely, after I fast them, y'all, we go back to a raw day. And then tomorrow, when I feed them again, it'll kind of be a transition, y'all. I'll probably either have some chicken livers, chicken gizzards, and some chicken scraps, y'all, that I'll put off in their kibble, y'all. That transition. And then for the rest of the week, y'all, they'll be on kibble for the next 2 or 3 days till we start it all over again. Y'all too. But y'all, if anybody's interested, if anybody don't mind, because this is the thing, y'all, I actually been kind contacted before that people that wanted older dogs, older puppies. And a lot of times people, hey, Scoop, come here. Here, eat your food, man. Some people will choose an older puppy, y'all, because the thing about getting an older puppy sometimes is you're kind of out of the gray area sometimes that you can have dealing with puppies, y'all. You know, puppies, their immune system are never as strong as older dogs. So a lot of times, you know, dealing with things like parvo, different things, y'all, kennel cough. Kennel cough is not as hard as something like parvo, y'all, but at the same time too, man, it does a worse case on puppies than it will as a full-time of a grown dog. So a lot of times, like I say, when you get that dog that's 6 to 9 months old, ain't quite a year yet, you get out of that area where you got to be so much afraid of, you know what I mean, where it catch this, where it catch that, y'all. Because like I say, by that age, they should have been already had all their immune shots, y'all, all their shots, everything, all their vaccinations, you know what I mean, worming and things of that nature, man. So when you get a pup, man, like how you see right now, y'all, you definitely gonna get something healthy. Not something healthy when it left the yard, y'all, but something healthy when it left this yard, and when it goes to your yard, still gonna be the same way, man. As long as you pretty much maintain what I'm doing, y'all. And it's not so much feeding, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. The guy who came and picked up my dog, y'all know my dogs, when they're not eating raw, the kibble that they get is I feed them Value Pack, y'all. Value Pack Black Bag 2820. It does good for them. It's all life stages, y'all. I give that to the puppies and the older dogs. But if you're not in a situation like me where you're feeding so many dogs and you can afford a little bit of cheap, more expensive kibble, you know, I tell people a lot. Victor or Diamond, y'all. Victor or Diamond are my two go-tos, and that's why I pretty much recommend it to him. I think he's gonna mess with that Diamond, but like I say, y'all, there's a lot of things that you can do to carry on what I'm doing here, man. And just like you see, you know, Scoop almost 5, Lucky 3.5, you know, my older girls here, they're about to be 4, Puppy 6 months, Lucky and Mary J right here, they're right at 21 months, y'all. And then Onyx, y'all, my Onyx right there about 17, 18 months, y'all, still healthy, man. If you've been watching my videos a long time now, you've never seen no situation where I've had to take my dogs to the vet. You ain't seen my dog sick, y'all, and it just ain't gonna happen, man. Because like I say, it goes a lot to the care that I give to these dogs, man, daily, man. Like I say, we're out here cleaning this yards up, making sure they got fresh water, and making sure we're feeding them, y'all. And then at the same time, love too, man. Loving on these dogs, y'all, because I mean, you'll be surprised what taking good care of a dog, man, and it really knowing its place can helps to keep it healthy too. Hey, watch out. You know, I got a few pieces left, trying to figure out who they're gonna go to. And then, like I say, man, people ask me before how much I feed my dogs, y'all. You know, I kind of keep track while I'm giving them this meat, who's knocking them out. Like this girl right here, if y'all notice, man, every time I gave her a piece of meat, she wasn't gone, but 15 seconds, she was right back, y'all. So I know she had hoofed everything down. If I'm looking at Onyx right here, her stomach is swollen. You know what I mean? Layla, I know I gave her a little extra. Looking at their bellies, y'all. That's a lot of times I judge, you know, who needs to eat, y'all. It's just a visual thing, man. Believe me, they'll all take some if I give it to them. I'm gonna split this last piece up. I'm gonna give one to that boy Punisher, and another one to Molly. That's it, y'all. That's it. It's over with. Got a little fat in the bag left. Hey. I'm gonna get it. But y'all, that's a wrap. Like I say, they didn't eat yesterday, y'all, so they ready to chomp down on anything I pull out. It's still a little early, y'all. It ain't no more than about 1 o'clock right now, so I do got to go to work tonight. So before I put them up, probably bring some kibble out here, y'all. If I do, if I don't, it all depends. Like I say, man, a lot of times what I do to my dogs, man, especially on the feeding tip, y'all, is visual. You know, today's is pretty a muggy day, y'all. I did let them out their cages a little bit later. I didn't get out here till about 11 o'clock. So like I say, they ain't had a lot of movement. They ain't had a lot of action, y'all. So if your dog ain't putting out they ain't doing nothing strenuous activity wise, you don't have to feed him as much, y'all. You know, if you got a dog that stays in the house, maybe the weather been bad, it's been in that house all day, y'all. You ain't got to feed him that same 2, 3, 4 cups recommended on the back of the bag, y'all, every single day, man. Like I say, judge your dog's daily activity, man. If they're doing a lot more, if you done took them for walks, if it's a working breed, y'all's been out there working, of course it's gonna eat more. But like I say, days like this, once the summertime come, y'all, these dogs ain't as active, man. A lot of time they trying to stay out the heat and in the shade, man. Feed them accordingly, y'all. You'll have a lot better dog, man, for real. But yeah, y'all, like I say, man, just woke up this morning, y'all. Halo's gone, y'all. Once again, happy that girl came to a good family. But then at the same time, I want to remind y'all, man, y'all know pretty eyes ain't going nowhere. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. This big old boy here, he is still available, y'all. And this is the crazy, y'all. I was telling y'all the other day, man. This boy was short and squat, y'all. As a puppy, this boy was short and squat, y'all. But he done went to his miracle grow phase, y'all. And this boy is getting big, y'all. He is gonna be taller, man. I suspect him to be taller than Scoop and Lucky. Now I ain't saying as thick or as big, but this is gonna be a tall boy, y'all. This is gonna be a tall boy, man. Tell you the truth, man. And he's good and active. Scoop. Scoop. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Punch her. Punch her. Come on. Home. Home. I tell y'all, boy, they get to acting up, man, when I'm on the camera, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse me sometimes. Like I say, Lucky's Punisher, Scoop's been out here for a while. He about to take his butt back in the house. Then I'm gonna go ahead and let Lucky out, let Lucky run around a little bit on the yard for the rest of the day, to at least about 5:30 before I go to work. Then Lucky be put back up, Scoop back out. You know, it's a rotation thing right now, but we making it work, man. We making it work. But like I say, y'all, that boy, let me get him back. See, he done slid in the cage. Hey, come here. Y'all, and this is who he stays with at night too. He actually stays in the cage. Come here, boy. Come here. I see you. I see you. He actually stays the night, y'all, with Lucky, y'all, because I ain't gonna lie, that boy right there, Durango, y'all, he is a barker, y'all. He does love to bark, but for some reason, I don't know if it's Lucky letting him know, hey, we ain't gonna do right all that in here. But when I put him in the cage at night with Lucky, y'all, I got quiet nights, y'all. So that's who he been in the cage with at the same time too, man. He's an older brother, no, an older uncle in a way, y'all. He's an older uncle, so like I say, y'all, he's implementing, man, teaching that boy, you know, the rights and wrongs, what he can and can't do on this yard. But for the most part, our dog's gonna get along, y'all. Until they get of age, y'all. Till they get over that 2-year mark, that's when you're gonna start having problems. Like I say, y'all, that territory, y'all, that aggression, it will kick in a little bit, y'all. So, you know, I do warn people, you know what I mean? Don't always do what you see me do back here. I can control it. I ain't afraid of my dogs. But if you have any fear in your heart, and I ain't gonna say anything's wrong with that, because people say, oh, you ain't supposed to fear a dog, y'all. But hell, some of y'all living with people, husbands and children, y'all fear, you know what I mean? So fear is a common occurrence, y'all. You know, even if you ain't fear your dog, every once in a while they can do something, you know what I mean? Growl a little bit, hair stand up on your back, and you know, if you're not assured of yourself, you know, you can kind of get worried, man. But like I say, a lot of times, especially with the males, y'all, you can keep a lot of that down packed by, if you ain't got control, man, not having more than one male on the yard, y'all, because it is work, it is job. I know a lot of people make it look easy. Oh, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of people. There's a few out there, man. Tell you the truth, you have any territorial breed, y'all, I'm just gonna be real with you. After 2.5 years, y'all, you're gonna have situations. You're gonna have problems. Them dogs ain't always gonna get along. If you see somebody with a dog and they got a whole bunch of intact males and they talking about they don't ever fight, they always get along. Just know them dogs ain't that, y'all. Them dogs ain't that. They're what they are, but they ain't that, y'all. You know what I mean? It just ain't in them. Come here, boy. Come here. Are you ready? Well, yeah, y'all. This is Durango. Like I say, y'all, he's still available, man. He's a good dog, y'all. Big boy, real active, man. He a sprinter, y'all. He got the legs on him. So this is one of them dogs. If you're an active person, he gonna be the right dog for you, y'all. I'm talking about you want to go on walks, you want to go through the woods. He's gonna be the dog that's gonna be able to stay right there by your side, y'all. And he gonna enjoy being out there. Ain't that right, boy? With that being said, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all know I ain't gonna start with it. I'm always gonna finish with it. Come here, boy. Come on. Come here. Sit. Make sure y'all hitting that like, subscribe, hitting that notification bell so y'all don't miss nothing we got going on back here. There's always something going on. Ain't that right? That being said, we're gonna catch y'all next time. We out.
Now that's quality content. That's the kind of stuff that I can really appreciate. I stand by this and whatever this is.